Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What are they thinking here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Taking stock. Will that super be the turning point? Life lead opens up, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes low. Time's the only thing moving. This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Immediate jump in. Who's going to brush that off and keeps going? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Both fighters planning something? G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Going in? Both fighters have a full super meter on. They were right to be on guard there. Long Quan takes them off their feet. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. A quick breathe. Burnout activates. Swan Lake is on fire now. Look at it's too much. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a fireball. The impact doesn't do anything. They can't squander this punish counter chance. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. This could really tip the scale. Good presence of mind to reads the throw and escapes. Player 1 knew the throw was coming. Dragon Lash. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. The parry. Burns out. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Noticeable luck. The drive attack. It is over.
Ken.
Player 2 really had to fight for that.
Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Plenty of drive left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. How can they use this to their advantage? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Taking stock. This is a huge chance to make it feel. Player takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Alright, what's coming up next? Very solid corner switch. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Takes the super up connect. One shot is all both fighters experiencing burnout. Player 2 just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. KO! Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
It looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. G-right kick for a mix-up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Pops him with a shorty. Alright, what's coming up next? Both fighters are working with a low SAJ. Brushes that off and keeps going. Vagabond and sends him flying. A quick breather. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? G-right kick for a mix-up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Just goes for it at this range. Barely blocks the jump in. fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Back to start. They're not taking any chances. Very slick with the combo. The chun-li? Chun-li kick for a mix-up. Excellent damage on that. Close range projectile. Takes their legs out. Gotta do better than that. Drive gauge is on godlike carry. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Yo, Ross, super hit. Pick it all up a super. Not shy one bit about it. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Drive it back misses. The Dragon Blast super hits home. Okay, here we go. They gotta dig down deep. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Backs them into the corner. What's the play here? Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. The super armor does its job. Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. Strings it all together. The quarter makes it pop. Goes for the super arm? Taking stock. Projectile to try and change the situation. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. That's right. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight!
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a hits them with a stop and bop. There's an overdrive shorty. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Not so bad. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. But experiencing burnout. So, what's next? Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? That's a big gap. Who's the nice counter? Going in? Player 1, they get the stun. This is a huge opportunity to end the round quickly. Player 2 is barely has a bit of OG slice there. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Player 1 can't use any sets up with the jump in. A jump distantly flatlines him. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.